Now this is not the sheath that's going with this knife. I wanted to perfect a sheath for the sharpfinger. So that's what I did first. And the fellow that I made this, my friend, David, the guy who has a YouTube channel, Tattoo Who Rides, he came over yesterday and we chatted for hours and hours. We got a lot in common besides motorcycles. Anyway, today I'm gonna make the sheath for his knife, and it's gonna be a Ranger carry. Basically, it's gonna be just like this, except no belt loop, and it's gonna have a sideways loop going around this way, where you can hang it on your belt and it'll kind of ride, you know, at that kind of an angle on your belt. So, tell you what, I might even make this, I think he's right-handed. I'm pretty sure he's right-handed. So if I make it where the purdy side is out, instead of, you know what I mean, instead of this being on the inside, it would be on the outside. So basically I just have to turn this over, and this is my pattern, and I'm gonna cut this out in wood now that I know it's a good pattern. So basically I just turn that over, and you know, I make the same sheath minus the belt loop. Okay, so now that I know I have a good sheath, I'm gonna go ahead and I have 2 more of these cut out. Here, let me show you this one last time here. Can I do it one-handed? I can't. I'll be right back. It's cold out here and he doesn't have much hair, so he wants to be in my lap where he can get the warmth. So they're saying that we have 15 days of diesel fuel left. And you know how diesel fuel gets to the gas stations, right? I mean, you know how gasoline gets delivered to the gas stations by a diesel-powered truck pulling a tanker. So we may have some serious shortages, from food to gasoline to anything else that gets delivered by truck. Anyway, I'm just gonna make sure that all my gas cans are full and my truck is full and motorcycles are topped off and lawnmowers are full. And so I'm gonna do that this morning, and then I'm gonna come back and get that sheath made. Now that I have a pattern, that's what takes the most amount of time. I went through probably 3 patterns before I finally came out with this here. And I like this. So the next knife I make will go in this sheath. And I kind of like, it's not a fade, but it is 2-tone. I even did the back like that. And all I got to do now is wax my edge, wax and buff it. I think I've showed you how to do that. I have a Dremel. Right, there's the wax and there's the Dremel. And basically I wax it, and the buffer, it's just a wooden dowel stuck in the Dremel. And it seals the edge, waterproofs the edge, and shines it up and makes it really nice and smooth, really nice and finished. I'll show you that here in a second. I'll do that and then get to work with my gas project. There we go. That's what the edge looks like now, all buffed and shiny and waterproofed. And I even do the edge up here. Boy, I like those 2 colors. Okay, I'm gonna go do my gas thing. I'll be back in about an hour. Start on that next sheath. What the heck are they putting up there? Gotta be one of them 5G towers. Well, I just got off the phone with my friend Rob's Homemade Life, and I think I depressed him, because I'm sitting here thinking about all the horrible things going on in this planet, and then my own little personal financial problems, and I think I may have burdened him with the black cloud that seems to be over me right now. Yeah, I got a bunch of things going wrong I've told you about my motorcycle. I'm really at a loss for what I managed to make another payment, and God, I just could kick myself for being so stupid to buy that thing. And when I bought it, I was getting a lot more money from YouTube. I could not have imagined the amount of income that I would have lost. Like, I bought the motorcycle, and the very next month when the payment was due, I got half of what I was normally getting. or else I never would have bought it. And it's been about the same. I haven't made more or less. Anyway, so it's just eating me up. I'm having such a, I hate to worry. I really hate to worry. And I'm at the age where I thought that my financial problems were behind me, you know. So anyway, I was unloading on Rob, and I think I depressed him too, on top of all the other stuff. And we have 15 days worth of diesel fuel left, according to the media. Who knows what's true. I did go and fill all my gas cans up, so I got my truck filled up, and the gas cans filled up, and the lawnmowers filled up. And the only reason I did that is because gasoline gets delivered to the gas stations with diesel trucks. So anyway, this is what I got so far. And this is how I'm going to do this Ranger carry, like this. And sew it like that. So you'll put your belt through this away, and it will hang on your belt sort of at an angle like that. And I don't know why they call it Ranger carry. I guess because the Rangers used to carry it in the small of their back, sideways. But I don't know how you could get your knife back into it without taking it off or having somebody do it for you. Anyway, that's where I'm at with this. And isn't this this is the exact same die. This die and this die is the exact same die, and that's two different pieces of leather. So dye definitely affects different pieces of leather. I used a piece of scrap for this. So the different pieces of leather are definitely affected by, you know, the dye. The dye comes out differently on different leather. So it's really hard to duplicate a color because of that. So anyway, I'm going to glue this here and let it dry. And then I'm going to hammer my lacing holes through here, and then I'm going to have to drill this and then hammer the rest of the way up. So let me hang up and I'll get this glued on. Well, that's what we got. I'm not done. I still got to clean the edge up and do I'm going to do not exactly a fade. I'm going to two-tone it like I did this here. All right, let me go get this edge done and get the dark on it. That's what I'm using, the medium brown. All right, so there's the regular sheath that I'll be making for this, and this is the Ranger carry sheath, and I got to tell you, that was very, very difficult to get it through 5 layers of leather. My stitching chisel does not go that deep, and I had to drill by hand. I have a little hand drill that I used. So this will probably be the inside, and that will be the outside. Okay, I like it. It was way harder than this, but I'm happy with the way it come out. Okay, now I need to put the edge on that, and it's done. I think I'll do that tomorrow.